I recently saw your video, and my default position is that I completely agree with what you said. But I'm making this video, or audio, whatever it is, to play devil's advocate. Which, I do totally agree that what you talked about is a scenario. And I would say, depending on the character of who you're talking to, is the more likely one. But I don't do Pownage, but I've been presented with a very good case for it, which is, it sounds strange, but basically there are some people who, for whatever reason, only seem to think something is important if they're being made fun of for it. And I could psychologize that a whole bunch of different ways, but it does seem to happen. And as someone who wants to communicate in a way that people can understand, even though I don't do Pownage, I think there are some people who think that if something is important, they'll hear about it by someone screaming it at them, which, again, is very strange, and I wouldn't say it's healthy, but for someone who is like that, I don't I wish I knew how to put it. Like, if they would never listen to anyone who tries to talk to them in a regular, rational way, it's almost a little bit, it's inhumane to not be communicating to them in a way that they cannot understand. And I know that's sad. I mean, I think it is really sad. And for a long time, I was actually pretty cynical, and I was like, well, if they can't understand me while I'm telling it to them, because I'm telling it to them politely in a respectful tone, then they're not worth my breath. But now I can sympathize with pawning for those people who just, for whatever reason, just basically learned it's only important to listen to something if it's being used against you, or yelled at you, or something else like that.